Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing a revisit of Gouki's, but it's really around a new Duke Devlin deck. So Konami finally gave into the memes and gave us Duke Devlin. He's pretty memed out. He's got his boss monster, Orgoth, the Relentless. He's actually pretty strong, but he's a one-trick pony. He's a level 7 Earth Warrior. Once returned during your main phase, he can roll a 6-sided die 3 times. This card gains attack equal to the total times 100. And if 2 of the results were the same, you get to apply this. If 1 or 2, you hit that twice, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect until the next phase. 3 or 4, you get to draw 2 cards. 5 or 6, this card can attack directly this turn. So we're using that with Dice of Orgoth, the Relentless. It's a new skill. It'll put 1 in your deck, so we're only running 2. And then when you have 1 on the field, you can activate the effect. Your first dice roll is always going to be a 6. Puts him at an immediate 3100. Very useful skill here. So really, the only trick is how do you get a level 7 warrior out? And we have a couple ways. We have Suprex going into Bear Hug, or Bear Hug tributing over a Boxer Veil, and then you go into Transmodify, which will send a face-up monster you control to the graveyard, special summon 1 from the deck with the same attribute, but 1 level higher. So you throw your Bear Hugs away, bring out your 7, use your skill, you're super fat. The only trick is getting the Bear Hugs out. So you do it with a Veil, he's just a 1 tribute, like I said, or you do it with your Suprex, then you go in the Transmodify. But outside of that, it's just a normal Gouki's deck with some XCs, makes it really smooth. It was actually, I was really surprised at how good this deck was because of just how good Gouki's are, how good Econ Take is. So yeah, Duke Devlin's finally here. We've joked about it for a while. He's here, and I made a relevant deck for it. It's pretty cool. Good way to use him and farm all those other skills. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. Going first. See what our boys got for us. Showing Ultimate Dragons. We're using the same sleeve. He's got the mat, though. I'm using the Duke Devlin mat. So we got Transmodify, we got a Bear Hug, but we have a Veil, so we just need to be hit. We pass our first turn, we do nothing, so typical Kaiba is like, oh, Duke Devlin's a fool. Makes no plays. I'm about to pop him in the face with the Blue Eyes. He goes with the newer Blue Eyes, the Acid Trip Blue Eyes, who gets the D-Sod animation. He's gonna fake us out anyway. So, it's perfect for us, even with a big bad power of the Guardian, because that means we're gonna have a Veil. And we're gonna gain all those life points right back. Now there's one card we could top deck that's really gonna do it, and it was the Suprex. Now we can normal summon the Suprex, bring out the Bear Hug. Bear Hug will have a monster that it targets when it's normal summon or special summon, so that Blue Eyes attack is actually halved. But we're not done. We XC summon the Veil and the Suprex into Malevolent Sin, banish that Blue Eyes with the power of Guardians. Now we Transmodify. We bring out our Orgoth, the Relentless. He even gets a full cutscene of this dice monster. He pops out of the dice. It's a pretty cool cutscene. He actually looks like a pretty strong monster, and he can get up there. So we're about to see. We bring him out. Use his effect. We get that search from that Bear Hug first thing, though, because we are Gouki's. Now, use our skill, so our first dice roll is always 6. Use his effect. There's the 6. Plus 4 is 10. Plus 5 is 1500. That gets us all the way up to 4001. Mighty swing. Great, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Antinomy. I always want to say that word wrong. We're going second. Let's see what he's got for us. So we have a Veil, Twist Cobra, and a Bear Hug. Our opponent's using FA Whip Crosser, so I can't really tell you what this monster's doing or what this field spell does or anything. So it's going to be a mystery duel for us. He's using a different field spell now, so got rid of 2 different field spells. Now he's going to attack. He's a higher level with more attack, and we take some sort of damage when this field spell triggers or something. Anyway, we're going to search a Suprex. That means our Bear Hug's going to jump on out. Uses his Whip Crosser or whatever the heck that is. We bring out our Suprex that causes us damage, 300 damage. That's a Scorpio. Don't want to bring the Bear Hug out just yet. In the battle phase, he jumps up to 2700, so we couldn't attack him. He jumps up again to 2700 battle phase, destroys our suplex, does an extra 300 to us, but we're going to box or veil out a bit of that damage, and now we have another body on the field. Whip Crosser does more damage to us, suplex once again gives us a search, so a lot going on, honestly. Whip Crosser once again, just random effects. We get an Econ take, that's how it's done. We get rid of the veil, get rid of his Whip Crosser for a Bear Hug. And we were threatening lethal, but he's going to go with Overheat, which is going to bring his monster out and make him indestructible for this turn. But let's see where he goes from there. He's going to bring out a Jet Synchron, do an Xyz of a Jet Warrior. Jet Warrior will return one of my monsters. He returns my Bear Hug. Nothing he can do against my Scorpio though. Now we got Transmog, so we're going to normal summon our Bear Hug. Bear Hug's going to have his attack. He's going to Fiendish Chain my Bear Hug, so we can't have his attack. But that's not what we were really going to do, so very good that he blew that Fiendish Chain, because now here comes the real deal. Here comes Orgoth from the Dungeon Dice dimension. Looks pretty strong, honestly. And he can get there. He's just from another time. He's an OG tribute monster kind of thing. Bear Hug gives us another search as if we needed it. Now we're going to use our skills, so our first roll is always a 6. Roll that 6. Double 6, that means we can attack directly. And a 4 means it's gonna be lethal. So 4.1k direct attack. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here's an Arcana. We're going first. He's using Arcana Sleeve and Mat too, so this guy is full on. 27 cards, so we got 2 Suplexes and a Twist Cobra. Now keep in mind, what we're trying to do with Transmodify is get our Orgoth out, but it can be used on each of these monsters. You use it on a Twist Cobra, you can bring out a Suplex. You use it on a Suplex, you can bring out a Scorpio. You use it on a Scorpio, you can bring out the Bear Hug, and obviously you use it on the Bear Hug, you bring out the Orgoth. Now we're fighting a Dark Magician who searched Dark Magical Circle, all sorts of stuff, but he dives right into a Twist Cobra. Obviously didn't know what he did. We have lethal with any of these boys, but we could have normal summoned the Bear Hug. We could have suplexed out the Bear Hug. We can Transmodify, get our Orgoth cutscene. I actually like the cutscene, and it does remind you of the episode. Konami is so funny for releasing this so late. But yeah, here he comes, because it's like almost a tribute monster. It should have been in the original. Bear Hug's gonna give us that search. We already have lethal, but we're still gonna try to get fat damage. Just to punish our opponent. And who knows, maybe he has a Kite Roid or something crazy like that. We always start with a 6, thanks to the skill, that's 7. And 8. But when you get 2 1s, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or a card effect until the end phase. So that's what they mean with that wording. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. I'm in gold bracket. I cannot remember the last time I was ever in gold bracket, guys. This should be really interesting. We're starting off with a 30 card opponent. Only 4 cards in this extra deck. We have our Transmodify, a Suplex, and a Bear Hug, so that's a really good hand. We get a Scorpio, nothing we're gonna really do with him. We go with Suplex into the Bear Hug, then we go Transmodify on the Bear Hug. That gives us our Orgoth ready to clap him, guys. We don't even have to worry about back row, so it's gonna be just raw power from the Relentless. Let's see how fat he will get. Now we gotta use our Bear Hug search first, get another Suplex. We use our skill dice of Orgoth the Relentless. That means our first roll is gonna be a 6. It's a 6. Plus 4 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. So we're at 3,600. Not quite lethal. We're gonna hit into a Warm Worm, super random. Then we hit him for 3,600. Now you do get to use the skill twice. So next turn I'd be able to use the skill again, and we'd use it as a first 6, or guaranteed 3100, or I guess 3300 technically. But yeah, great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing an Igami, going second. He's going for a rank up, no less. Pretty crazy, considering he is using pure, I can't think of words. It's not cubic, is it? Is it just cubic? Huh. Can't think of the name of this archetype right now, but anyway, we have a handful of monsters, so we're going to start with a Scorpio. We got Vajin the Cubic Seed, so that makes it so our Scorpio can't attack at all, and then he can come right back and do that effect all over again. Now he's using Cubic Dharma. Goes with Karma, searches his Duza. Duza will mill a monster, he mills Cubic Ascension, which he'd be able to banish later. Goes with Guile, who's doing all the damage. So that's really an effective turn, as effective as Cubic really gets. So we get an Econ take. We're going to get rid of our useless monster, get rid of his very annoying monster in Seed. Search a Suplex while we do it. Normal summon our Bear Hug. Bear Hug will half an attack when he's special summoned or normal summoned, but we don't particularly use it there. I forgot to mention that in the intro. So Dharma's gonna throw away that one. We go with the Cubic Meteor, throws away another Dharma, just a bunch of Cubic stuff. Now we top deck our Orgoth, but not much we can do with him. We're gonna just Gouki Suplex, Twist Cobra, and swing over nice and easy Cubics. So this was just pure Gouki action. We didn't use Veil, we didn't use Orgoth, any of that, and it's still a competent deck, even with Econs. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Jaden going first. Let's see what our boys got for us. Show them our dice. We have a Transmog with no Bear Hug. We're gonna bring out the Twist Cobra and just leave it at that. Our opponent is, in fact, Heroes. He goes into a Neos. Throws away King of the Swamp to do it. Brings out this random Gaia. Swings into our Twist Cobra. We search that Bear Hug we need, and now he's going to get hit fat. And we're going to have a normal summon for our Bear Hug. And when Bear Hug's normal summoned, he's going to have that Neos. So we're going to have a good shot at lethal. Or we would, but there's one card waiting to hurt us. Can you guys guess it? So first we got our Orgoth, the Relentless, coming out. And you think his damage is going to be fat. He's going to be at 3100 already, just from the first dice roll. It's guaranteed 3300. Our boy over there is only, what, 1250? So we only have to roll better than a 2 in one of our other dice, and we'll hit lethal. We use our skill. It's going to be a big fat roll. 6, 5, we've already hit lethal. 2, 3.8. Here comes the fat damage, or it would, but he's got this guy at the Fierce Knight Origin who will return you to your original attack. That's like anime specificity for that like current situation. That's just like the perfect effect to stop Orgoth and really nothing else. So it's like pretty ridiculous. So the Tyballs have turned. He swings over us, but we're still gonna be able to finish him with a nice simple suplex into Twist Cobra. We could just swing over an Alias, finish him off. Or we would be able to, but he can World Legacy Clash in the damage phase, stopping our attack, having our damage. But wait, we're not done, guys. You know I have the Econ take in the pocket at all times. Get another search, just because we have every one of our Gouki monsters, and we finish him off with a Betrayal from his own Neos. Tough to handle. Guys, this deck gets you wins. This deck gets out Orgoth like crazy. Orgoth has crazy new animations. You have specific skills. He gets up to fat damage. He can attack directly if you're getting lucky. There's bunches to love, so I'm absolutely in the Duke Devlin so far, and I hope you guys enjoyed too, and thanks for watching.